If you're a people person with sales and management skills, you might enjoy working as a retail store manager. You could oversee the operation of retail outlets like department stores, supermarkets, car dealerships, or specialty boutiques. To find out more, we asked a retail store manager to give us their pitch.
My name is Justin Thompson, and I'm a retail store manager. What I do is I oversee day-to-day operations on the floor, basically making sure that the store is running properly. I also oversee the administrative tasks in the field of operation management, finance, and human resource management. I'll be one of the first people here, if not the first person here. Then it's my job basically to make sure the store is ready and open. I come in, I look at our projections to see how busy we're going to be, basically make sure that our product is all stocked and ready to go. Then delegating to staff, depending on how many staff we have on that day, who's in charge of what, who's on what area of the floor, who's going to be looking after basically what specific areas. A retail store manager is jack of all trades. You have to be well immersed in coming up with forecasts and budgets, following through with them, making sure that my schedules are posted, that I'm abiding by the numbers that I need, making sure that I'm keeping my staffing levels at par, trying to proactively hire, and doing ongoing coaching, just to make sure that my staff get every opportunity to succeed, and therefore the business succeeds. Probably one of the most important parts of my job is that I work on the floor alongside my associates. Probably 85% of the time, for the hours that I'm here, I am on the floor. And then my administrative tasks are on top of that. When a customer walks in the door, we greet them promptly. We figure out what they're looking for. We show them what we have, ask them if there's anything else that we can help them with. Basically, give them every opportunity to do a purchase with us. You don't want to come off as pushy with people, but you do want to be able to direct their process. Because lots of times people are coming in and they really don't know what exactly they're looking for. They know they're going to a black tie event, or they know they need a suit for their wedding or something like that, but they don't know exactly what they're looking for. We basically try to take all the facts that they've given us and we try to direct the process, because the job is sales based. You want to make sure that obviously you're giving the best service to your clientele, but that you are there to make money. So the more people you can help in a day, the better. Dress code in retail stores is extremely important. You want to make sure that you are wearing the garments that you have in your store. If you're going to a car dealership and you're looking at cars and all the cars are dirty, are you going to buy a car? My previous experience had been with food and hospitality. So I had been a manager in different categories. So I switched to this industry and so many of my skills were transferable, especially interpersonal communication, conflict resolution, organizational skills. A lot of your inventory scheduling skills are exactly what you would do in management in a fair amount of other industries. There's no specific education required in most cases. Some jobs do actually require a diploma in, a business management, human resource, something like that. Really, it depends on the organization.
When I'm hiring a store manager, some of the requirements that I'm looking for is that they're very personable, that they've had retail experience or some type of form of sales experience in the past, because it's very important for them to be personable and to know how to interact with people.
As far as advancement opportunities that are available as a retail store manager, once again, that depends on the scope of your company. In my particular instance, there's opportunity to be a regional manager. I'd say probably the biggest challenge as a retail store manager is you'll need to deal with stressful situations with your clientele and with your staff. It could be difficult customers, it could be termination of staff, it could just be simply you are so busy and you don't have enough staff, so you're the one that really needs to step it up. So really, you're always encountering new situations. Satisfying aspects as a retail store manager, helping someone with purchases. In my particular line of work, they're typically biggest moments in people's lives. Their weddings, their children's weddings, graduations, interviews for their careers. We help people out with those. How they feel directly affects how you feel. And typically they'll be so excited that the first thing that they say to you is, "You've been awesome, the service is great, I'm going to tell everybody I know." and that the type of feeling that you get from that is probably one of the best feelings you can have. I enjoy an environment where I have, the variety of tasks and goals, and not only do I have to meet them, I have to exceed them. So really it just kind of keeps my days, keeps me guessing, of what my days are going to be. And that's why I enjoy my job as a retail store manager.
To become a retail store manager, you need business skills as well as retail industry and/or management experience. Post-secondary programs related to business administration, management, and entrepreneurship are often helpful in obtaining employment. Discover more about this occupation, such as educational requirements and salary ranges, in the occupational profile on the ALICE website, and learn about related occupations like restaurant manager and human resources professional. Make the most of your future. Go to alice.alberta.ca.